It's your boy, Margie. Oh. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today. We got NBA legends explaining why they was terrified of Larry, the legend, Bird, man. It's finna get real spooky, man. We got a new reaction from NBA, I think it's NBA Basketball Kings. Yep, shout out to Basketball Kings, man. But I know I've been gone for 2 days, man. Been a rough 2 days, but we back and better. Make sure y'all pray for your boy. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I'm glad to be back, man. And no further ado, man, I'm glad to be back. Let's get straight into this banger. Let's get it.
You talk about a shit talker? It was non-stop. Every story you hear about Larry Bird is true. He was a bad boy.
Old Larry Legend will cook it for him.
And dominate brothers, dominate white guys. Didn't give a fuck who you was.
Did you have any moments with Larry Bird where he would trash talk you?
Yeah, he just looked at me my rookie year and just said, "You can't stop me." And I said, "I know."
I know, it's crazy.
There's nothing else to say. You're Larry Bird.
Well, he had the one game where your entire bench was falling over each other when he's hitting threes from all over. I think he had 59 that night.
No. He had 60 that night.
60. My
Yeah, correct that.
Bird backs in, posted up Bird.
He felt that environment. He felt that order.
Bird posted left, takes the jumper
Felt that
and hits it
energy.
again. Bird on the drive, the runner is good again. They open the right side. Bird the follow. He drills it
Spending
again.
money every day.
Bird. They want him to keep scoring too. Bird takes the jumper and hits it again. Bird has 54. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds. He got fouled. He hit the shot. They're not going to count it. With 3 seconds, Bird will try another jumper and hit it at the buzzer. Bird has 60 points. Larry Bird scores 60 points. Look at the Boston players mob him.
And he was so hot that he was hitting threes with his left hand. And I remember our bench falling all over each other. I remember saying to coach, make sure every one of them get fined for celebrating for him.
The other thing he said was that if Larry Bird had been a black guy, he would have just been an average player.
If Larry Bird played in this era, I think he'd be in Europe.
Race don't mean anything. If he's black, or if he's white, still gonna play the same player.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Dennis, he
That's your
says
mindset,
he was
that's your
white.
skill.
No. You saying Larry Bird was good?
Sorry.
Made a mindset a little bit.
I don't agree. Larry Bird wasn't
There's
good.
nothing
He
to
was
change,
great.
brother.
Shoot, Larry could play basketball.
You don't think people got a little charged up because he was a white guy? I know I did.
You know what? Of course, people got charged up because the game is dominated by African Americans. But Dennis knows that Larry Bird can play basketball and dominate brothers, dominate white guys. It didn't matter who was out there.
Bird one-on-one with Rodman.
Well, again, Rodman had done a good job.
Rodman did all you can legally do. Larry Bird in the lane with the left hand again.
That's the dog
The
with it.
shot clock. Bird fakes. Playing against him, you're
See, when
looking
you locked up in that cage, you got nowhere to go.
That's true.
The cage is locked. Larry Bird gonna work. You in the dog cage, brother. He doing dog work.
Because the guy that was supposed to be my manager at the time, he was obese, so he couldn't fit in the taxi. So when I get to Indiana, I get to the arena and I walk in, and my mom, I see her face and she's not smiling. So I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I walk in, and the first person I talk to is Donnie Walsh, and Donnie's like, hey, welcome to the team. And then Larry Bird walks up behind him, and Larry doesn't say hi to me. He doesn't say anything. He shakes my hand and says, don't effing flip and be late again.
Oh, wow.
So that was my welcome to the NBA moment was here.
McHale drafted me in Houston. He told me the craziest stories about him and Larry Bird. And he told me that him and Larry Bird, they would go out, like they'd play a game, they'd win. They'd get into a bar. They got into like a bar fight one night, and then
With each other or strangers?
With strangers.
Okay.
And then the next day they go to their flight. It's a commercial flight. The guy they got on the fight with was on the plane. To the next city. I swear, I'm like, do they run it back? Run it again. the times where it was just crazy. I didn't believe it. It was nuts.
That's awesome.
In '84, when the Celtics were beating us, there was a play, and Casey Jones was trying to draw up a play. Larry looks over at him and takes his hand and wipes off the whiteboard and said, "Hey man, fuck this. Give me the ball, rest of you motherfuckers get out the way."
He would terrorize guys in practices to the point where, like, Larry, you gotta sit out right now because this dude ain't gonna be the same tomorrow. He ain't gonna be the same. We need him for tomorrow, man. Like, you talking about a shit talker? I mean, oh my goodness, it was nonstop. The Indiana series was great because that's when Chuck and Reggie Miller was coming up. They're like, okay, we're taking over. Now we're the new team in the East. And Larry, again, he was going through the back issues and trying to be healthy and was playing a high level. But Rifleman, he had all the antics and things like that. And Larry's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm the baddest man to come out of Indiana. You just holding place right now. If I win this series, you got to mow my grass at the end of the series. He's like, you gonna come to my house and mow my grass and we win this series. I think Chuck's like, yeah, man, we ain't losing this series. We won the series. So I don't know if he paid his dues and it came to mow the grass. It was unbelievable.
I didn't like Larry. In fact, I was so stupid that I didn't even really think he was very good.
I just hated Larry Bird growing up.
And then I stepped out on the floor with him the very first game. Now I see Larry's 6'9". He's big as a doorway. I thought he was like 6'6".
Like 6'2".
And we found out Kelly was going to guard Larry that night. And Jerry Seasting, my teammate, who was Larry's teammate in Boston, looked at me and went, no. And I was like, what? He said, well, it's very well known. Larry maintains no person in the world 6'6" and under can guard him.
And Larry says no man in the world 6'6" or under can guard him. And he takes offense to it. Even when Boston played the Bulls, Michael didn't match up with Larry a lot.
Michael guarded him very little. Larry's there, and Kelly went over to stand beside him.
And he looked over at Kelly. He looked around and said, Trapuka's going to guard me?
You guys are putting Trapuka on me. Nobody said anything. And he just said, all right, guys, whatever, run, forget it. 4 down.
And walked Kelly right into the post. He had a triple-double in the first half.
He just started running Kelly into the post, calling his own play, and within 4
Yo, he be talking that
he
spicy.
had, 2 baskets, an and one, an assist, and had to mix it up. Kelly was no longer on him.
He got a triple-double in the first half and didn't play in the second half.
Too easy.
I played some great players, some great young players. I got a chance to play with young Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, played with Reggie Lewis. Larry Bird was the best player I ever played with. Why? Because it wasn't so much his skill set. It was, like you said, his preparation to be great. He was prepared to be great before the lights came on, before everybody showed up. He was always the first one to practice, the last one to leave. Every story you hear about Larry Bird is true. I tried to beat him in the practice my rookie year. Couldn't do it. He wouldn't let me win. Just little things like that. I'm not letting a rookie beat me to practice. That's my thing. 4 o'clock, there. 3 o'clock in the morning, there. Didn't matter. That was his DNA. He got great when nobody's watching.
He played a whole game left-handed one time.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because, and still played great. It's not a joke. Like, I'm just going to play left-handed tonight.
Larry Bird with that left-handed again. Larry Bird from Johnston.
It's like he can do anything he want to do. When he put his mind into something.
Fourth quarter, close game, and all of a sudden he breaks out the most insanely batshit nuts left-handed shots in the world. Throwing left-handed floaters off the glass in transition from like 12 feet. And then the very next play just throws in a sweeping lefty hook from like 10 feet. And then 2 possessions later has a sweeping lefty and 1 hook. And it's like, okay, like you never see any offhand shots like that. And he did 3 in a row while they were holding off a charge. Larry was a cold-blooded man.
If I remember correctly, we won that game in overtime by like 1 point. So probably should have shot in the right hand the whole game.
And I'll never forget it. Mikhail yells out, "Hey, Jerome, wait till you start shooting right-handed."
Wow. I ain't gonna lie. Larry Bird, bro, it's like we getting new stories all the time, and I love it. But one thing about Bird, it's like he can do anything he want to do. Like, it's like he can get anything he want to do. I mean, get what he want, and he can do what he want. Like, the way he was just talking spicy to me, I feel like that's fighting words, or like that's just like making me feel like I'm a bum. Just the way you talking crazy to me, and you talking to my coach about me. He was terrorizing people, and we don't see that in today's game at all. The way he was just manipulating people left and right, laughing right up and down. It was just unbelievable, bro. Like the man was just so different. I'm talking about different. Like I've learned so much about Bird from the past couple months. I've been watching Bird. Like I don't think we will ever see another Bird. Just not even from his hooping aspect. You can take off his hooping aspect, his mindset, his confidence. Take him shooting the rock, take him cooking folks. His mindset for the game of basketball, he know how to manipulate people. My fault, y'all, but you know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so crazy to watch because like you can watch different players, right? You can watch players from back in the day, players in today's game. You know what I'm saying? You can see from like the different like scenery, like the refs. You can see the crowd. You can see how everything is so different. Bird, when he got into any environment, he skyrocketed. He'll let you know that he's the best player on the court. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? He gonna let you know right there and there, like, you can't mess with me. And I feel like that's kind of crazy because, like, I feel like players in today's game really want to say that, but they too friendly. You know what I'm saying? They too much of a clique, a friend. Like, I hang out with you out the summer. We don't really hear like, yo, you can't mess with me. You will hear that maybe once in a while. Like, I've heard Kyrie say you don't want this action. Like, I really get there. Like, Kyrie, Kevin Durant, a little bit. Russell Westbrook, his energy, he'll let you know you can't mess with him. Russell Westbrook, he really, like, he gives, like, 90s type of vibe. Like, he'll let you know. Bron, I don't think Bron, it's like, I want to see the best players, like, talk stuff to each other. Like, you can't guard me. Like, we don't get that no more. Like, we don't get that spice. You know what I'm saying? Even the early 2000s was wonderful, too, when they had Allen Iverson, Cole, Shaq, Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just different back in the day, but, like, we just gotta put more respect on Larry Bird's name because, like, Larry Bird brought so much to the table. He brought so much juice. You know what I'm saying? His juice was always filled up every time he stepped on the floor. He played through injuries, all that. He tried to play every game. Like, Bird was he really was dedicated. He really was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Bird was really that dude, and I learned so much about him. Like, he is, like, competitive, like, super competitive. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wish we could just see stuff like that more, like the trash talking, like, just letting people know, like who do you see in this really, who do you see that's really going to somebody bench and talk to their coach and like, yeah, it's time for them to sub out. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, y'all put him on me? Oh no, that's baby food. People not saying that today. He was super bold. He was the boldest of the bold. And he had said it to all the black people, all the white people, all the Mexican people, all the Chinese people. You don't care what race you are. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to let your team know, and everybody know. You can't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like his mentality. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want my mentality just in life, period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be in sports. If you have that confidence in yourself, me versus me, I'm going to bet on myself every time. I know what I'm capable of. I feel like you'll go far. And he was going far. His downfall was just injuries. You know what I'm saying? He was getting injured. And he was still a dog through injuries. You know what I'm saying? But let me know how y'all feel about all that, man. And down below, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to, just talk to y'all about hoops, man. It's just a blessing to be here and just, reacting to stuff and just hearing y'all opinions because a lot of y'all OGs really understand the game of basketball or football or boxing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nice to like have conversation with y'all, man. But I hope y'all all have a wonderful, blessed day, a blessed July. I hope none but blessings and opportunities keep coming y'all way. I hope more money come, more faith, better relationship with Jesus, and just live y'all life, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for y'all boy. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Out.